Alright guys, I'm going to show you the classic pass because I just did the spread pass. The spread pass is actually based on the classic pass. It's a couple 100-year-old move that gamblers have used, but magicians have adapted it a lot. And I'm going to show you a few different variations and a couple cool applications you can do with the pass. The pass is going to look like this. You take a card, you leave it fairly in the center of the pack, the 10 of spades, and with just a riffle, you get the 10 to come back. You can also use it as a color change. If you take the Queen of Hearts and you change it into the Ace of Diamonds. It's not an easy move. It takes a lot of practice. I put hours into the classic pass, and like I said, I really don't even like it that much. I think there's some better variations, but essentially you're just going to be cutting the pack like so. You're actually going to revolve this top packet or down and around and underneath, making it now the bottom packet. So what you're going to do is, I'll leave a card face up so you can follow. You're going to catch a deep pinky break by whatever means you want, whether you bury a card or whatever you want to do. So if you can see, you got a deep pinky break. You're then going to take your middle and pointer finger and put them on the bottom packet along with your thumb like this, right on the edge, and get a real good grip on this bottom packet, okay? And then you're also going to squeeze this top packet, trapping it between the ring finger and little finger of the right hand. So you got a good grip, so you can lever it like that. So as you grip this and you grip the top packet, pinch it between the fingers, you're going to pull this top packet slightly to the left, okay? And it's hard for me to show you an exposed view, but something like that. You're going to pull it, and as you're pulling that, you're going to use the right hand to pull this packet up like this. You're going to lever it up slightly so that you can get the packets to clear like that. As they clear, you just fold in that bottom packet and come right back to the top. It's really difficult, but like I said, you want to grab this bottom packet, use the left fingers with your break to pull this packet through as you lift this packet up to help create, it helps push out a little bit as you can see, and then it's going to clear and you just fold it under, okay? And that's the easiest way that I can show you. So one more time, at speed it looks like that. It's a hard move to do. A lot of you guys will probably drop cards at first, or you just kind of won't be able to get them to split. Sometimes I would just take one card off the top, like all the cards wouldn't come off, but you just have to practice. You want to leave a nice bow in your hand to make sure you don't want to leave your hand deep in a grip like this because the cards won't clear. You want to just use your fingertips on this bottom packet with your right hand so it has room to clear. But it creates a pretty startling change when you do it. Just like that, it looks pretty good. My girlfriend's over there laughing at me. Shut up, babe. Anyways, I'm going to show you a couple applications too that are cool. A lot of people like to throw in a different style move to kind of hide the pass. If you do it just like this when everybody's watching, that was a bad one. If you do it when everybody's watching, it's very obvious. Even with the card face down, it becomes kind of movie. You see it, you know that something's happened, so you want to try to avoid that. My favorite way of doing this is what they call the invisible pass, and it's just adjusting your angle. So if we take the 5, okay, we leave it in the center. It's going to be the same action, but you're going to do it at an angle. You're going to turn the deck so that the top edge is pointed directly at your spectator's eyes, like so. But you're going to do the same thing. You're going to perform the pass in a downward swing of the hands like this. Just a downward swing, and you perform the pass. And it becomes almost invisible. Just a downward swing like this. And the eyes just can't follow that movement. It's actually a little easier to perform the pass like this too, because with the hands like this packet just kind of naturally comes down and just comes back up. It's you're not fighting gravity as much, like I said. Give it a shot. The invisible pass is way better. From the side, it kind of looks like this. And I'll do it with the card face up so you can actually see when the pass is taking place. It looks great. That's my favorite method. That's really the only method of the pass that I use. It's probably my most used control. I just think it's very subtle. You can do it in the action just squaring the pack up. If you do it, give it an all-around square up. They just look like you're closing the deck and putting and squaring them up. Another one that you can do that's popular is the riffle pass. You're just going to do the classic pass under the action of a riffle. You would perform the pass and then riffle the cards like that. It's simple. It does take some practice though. Like I said, just a little riffle. It kind of gives you an excuse for the hand movement. You can even do that in the invisible pass type manner. I do that sometimes. I'll do the invisible pass with a riffle. A lot of times if I take a pause after the card selected where I'm sitting here, just to do this action of the invisible pass is very movie as well. But if I do that under the action of a riffle, it becomes a little bit more natural. Some of the cool stuff that you can do with this, like I said, you can use it as a color change. Show the bottom card and just use it as a reveal or whatever you like to do. But one of my favorites is very simple. You just have one spectator select the card, 8 of clubs, okay? And you keep a break there. Turn over the top card, and you have the 7 of spades. You just give it just a little pass, and the 8 of clubs and the 7 of spades look like they transpose. So super simple, but it's very hard hitting. The simplest tricks seem to get the best reactions. It's just a quick one, but people will be amazed at your card handling ability just from something that simple. The pass is also great for an ambitious card routine. I like to do the pass face up a lot because when they see that card come to the top of the deck face up, it's pretty shocking. And that's about it. Like I said, it takes a lot of practice. Don't be discouraged when you first start. I've probably done this tens of thousands of times. So, yeah, just practice it. If you have any questions, shoot me a message.